Miss Hannah is Bananas by Dan Gutman. Here's the cover of Miss Hannah is Bananas. On the cover is AJ, the lead character, up at the top, and at the bottom is Miss Hannah, the weird art teacher that the book is about. This is the fourth book in a series called My Weird School by Dan Gutman. Students will do a presentation on how to conserve at home. In the book, these students learn all kinds of ways garbage can be reused in the art museum and the art class. And so I want my students to be creative in thinking of ways to conserve or reuse items at home. Students will write a paper to persuade others to recycle. We have read Miss Hannah is Bananas, as well as two other books. The other books are about recycling and what it means to reduce, reuse, and recycle. These students should have a grasp on this subject and be able to intelligently put together words to convey whether or not they feel someone should recycle and why. Now let's give it up for our characters. Coming up is our main character. Hi there. Hi, my name is AJ. Next up is Andrea and Miss Hannah. Andrea is AJ's nemesis. They do not get along. They argue all the time, and he cannot stand her. Miss Hannah is considered to be the weird art teacher. She made her dress of old oven mitts, and she has oven mitts on her hands. Weird, right? She also never throws anything away. Ever. Right now, she's standing in front of her big ball of garbage. Yuck. Now, here's Emily. She's Andrea's best friend and the one that she always snickers about the boys with. Mr. Klutz is the principal of the school. Miss Hannah sent AJ and Andrea to see Mr. Klutz later in the book. There's also a book in the My Weird School series about Mr. Klutz. Here are AJ's two best friends, Michael and Ryan. They goof off with him a lot, but they appear to get their work done more than their friend AJ. Setting. There are a couple settings in this book, but the main two settings are at school and at the art museum. Particularly in the school, the main setting is Miss Hannah's art class, but there's also the teacher's lounge, the playground, Mr. Klutz's office, and other parts of the school. Here's Miss Hannah's art class. She has garbage everywhere. She doesn't even keep any trash cans in her class because she doesn't throw things away, ever. She even has a big wad of garbage that is in a great big ball that keeps getting bigger every day. She is so weird. The students in Miss Hannah's art class took a field trip to an art museum, but it was an art museum full of garbage. Again, garbage everywhere, like her class. and I got in trouble for sitting on it. I thought it was just some old cans. They told me it was a work of art. Ugh. The plot. AJ, his friends, and nemesis Andrea learned from their weird art teacher, Miss Hannah, to view everything as art and to find use in all things many view as garbage as reusable in this hilarious chapter book. Do any of the students really get what Miss Hannah is trying to teach them? I don't know, but AJ did not take most of the assignments seriously. He even pretended that making nothing was his art project. Miss Hannah accepted it anyway. The conflict. One of the conflicts in the book was the constant banter between AJ and Andrea. AJ does not like Andrea. She smells, she is annoying, and she is always tattling. They frequently argue, refuse to sit with each other, or do anything at all with each other. Miss Hannah, AJ did not draw anything. How can nothing be art? Ugh, I can't stand her. The resolution. Miss Hannah grew tired of the students' constant bickering and finally sent the two to the office. The principal, Mr. Klutz, thought of a clever idea for AJ and Andrea over punishing them. He thought AJ and Andrea could do an art project together where each made a contribution. This would teach them a lesson. They had to learn to not argue and to come together on something. Genius. AJ and Andrea still could barely get along just to do the art project, but they came up with something pretty interesting. It was a butterfly on a skateboard. They kind of fought over that too. Question and answer. Students, raise your hand when you have your answer. The first question is over point of view of the book. Here's a quote from the book. Maybe Andrea and I will stop fighting, but it won't be easy. Read the quote above from the book. What point of view does the quote suggest the book is written in? Anyone have any answers? Now, here's some questions over emotional content. How would you feel if you had to work with someone that you did not like? Would you be able to? Would it make you angry? Would it make you excited? Could you do it at all? How does collecting garbage make you feel? Could you be in Miss Hannah's class and collect garbage and make art of garbage? Could you collect garbage to recycle? Opinions. Now, when I dig into your mind, I need to know not only now how you feel about something, but what is your opinion on it and why? What did you think about the book? Do you think it is good to reuse things? Like when Miss Hannah used old pot holders to make a dress? Is everything garbage? Would you recommend this book to others? I thought it was kind of funny. I would. Let the credits roll. Video written, edited, designed, and narrated by Kimberly Staples. Artwork by Microsoft Clipart, Google, and Jim Pallot. Music by Lobo Loco, Sunday Picnic. Music curated and edited by Kimberly Staples. Book, Miss Hannah is Bananas. Book by Dan Gutman. Book illustrated by Jim Pellot. Date of production, November 23rd, 2017. Thanks for watching. Bye, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned